Sagittarius, I just did your reading for September, your horoscope tarot reading for September, and what came from that was there's going to be a lot of realization for you in September. Just know that when it happens, how it happens is meant to be. Watch the video from beginning to end and you will understand more. Thank you, Sagittarius. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie and today we're here to bring you your tarot horoscope reading for the month of September. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. The energy that came out for Sagittarius for September is purity. Time in September, Sagittarius, to think about things in a pure way, a real way, a sensitive way. Vulnerability, purity, honesty, all of that comes through. White, pure, wind, love, prosperity, purity. Be yourself. That's what they're saying. Be yourself. Let life take you like the wind. I had wind here, and it's like allow yourself to flow through September with lightness, pure thoughts, positive thoughts. Whew, okay, that took me there for a while. Number 3, communication. Let it flow. Let communication flow, but in a pure way in September. Let's see what we're talking about here for Sagittarius, please. Strength. Leo, you may be dealing with a Leo. 6 of Cups. Actually, that could be you too, because that's the fire sign. But Leo very strongly here. 6 of Cups. Page of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. The Star and the Devil. Someone here may have been dealing with a Leo or is dealing with a Leo. This could also be Aquarius. Something here is going to become very clear to you in September. What they're saying here is be as pure as you can be and as honest as you can be. Allow things to flow how they're meant to. Don't get caught up with toxic people, negative situations. Be in situations where they're heavy. You need to be in places with people and having conversations that are light, that are airy, that flow. And allow yourself to love in a pure way. Everything's going to be clear to you in September. That if people, situations or places are not light in your life, they need to leave. Toxicity, negativity, manipulation, narcissism has no place in your world. I feel that someone may be dealing with someone like that, and that's why they're bringing this message. You need to be strong to let that past go. It's about you being honest and upfront about what sort of love, people, situation you want to be part of. What makes your heart sing? There's going to be a real big vision on what you've been dealing with, what you've been putting up with, and what you expect from here on in to be in your life. It's going to require strength. It's going to require courage. It's going to require you to know who you are. But it's also going to be a time where you dictate what goes and what doesn't in your life. The past, some people in the past will be released for you to welcome in the new. There are new people, new situations, new places that you need to live, you need to love, you need to see. You have asked for your world to change, for your life to change. It's here. But that will only happen when you've got the courage and the strength to let the past go. to let people from the past go. Hurt, pain, sorrow. Looking at things for exactly what they are and not what you'd wish them to be. What else do we have here for Sagittarius, please? Four of Wands. The Chariot, beautiful. The Ten of Swords. And on the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit. You've come a long way, Sagittarius. You've learnt a lot. You've experienced a lot. And there may be a situation that happens in September between you and two other people that causes you to realise that not everything is the way you saw it or hoped it would be. But one thing that you do know is that you've got a lot of experience, wisdom and clarification to know when to stay and when to go, to know who's real and who's not in your life. This altercation, this disagreement, this chaos that may arise in September is going to show you who is who and who is real. Again, you've got three other people here and the Chariot. You're going to find your tribe in September. People who see things the way you do, understand things the way you do. You're going to become part of a group that are all on the same page, dealing with people on a day-to-day basis where you know what they're thinking even before they say it, because together you feel as one. It's like you're going to meet your tribe in September and you're going to feel, I'm home. I am so home. Now I don't have to pretend. I don't have to do. I don't have to go out of my way to accommodate. It's all real. It's all the way it should be. It's like in September, you gain this confidence, this vision that life is meant to be flowy, easy, pure, and that us humans complicate everything. You're doing away with all that heavy burden that you've been carrying. You now decide that the life that you want to live now and into the future is a life of softness, a life of vulnerability, a life of being pure, being honest, being open to new experiences, to new people, to new places. You're done with carrying people, places, situations that have only drained you, hurt you. Sagittarius, this is a time in your world in September where things are going to be so clear to you about what really matters, about what really makes you happy, and about what you really deserve. You want to be with people that are real rather than people that pretend to be real. Does that make sense? What have we got here for Sagittarius? Trust the universe. Trust that everything is going to be exactly how it should be. When people, situations or places leave our life, sometimes we don't understand it. But what it's doing, it's clearing the path, the way for the new to arrive. Those people, those places, those situations, those friends, that circle, that job, when it ends, it could be heavy. But you're going to understand very close to that wasn't meant to be there anymore. That you have either had your time and your learnings with those people, those places and that situation and that job, where now it's time for you to recreate a new chapter with a new tribe and be happy, heading in a new direction to live your new life. You're done with the old, with the heaviness, with the burdens. You don't want that anymore. I hope this makes sense, Sagittarius. Lots of love and light your way. Thank you. Bye-bye.